Hey everyone, so today I wanted to try out Scouts. In past metas, whenever there's a lot of control decks running around, my go-to card is always Stony Suppressor. It makes all spells cost 1 more. And then one of the best decks to use this card is Scouts. I've ran into it a few times on ladder already, and I've actually seen Nick Makes Plays played on stream with a similar version, I think with Poppy. But I really wanted to test out Quinn. She got buffed in the patch before the most recent one, I believe. And I never really got around to trying her out until now. I believe she used to be a 3-4 and now she's a 3-5 and she'll be a 4-6 when she levels up. So first of all, Scouts relies upon the Scout keyword obviously. So what happens is that if you submit an attack with only Scout units, it actually gives you back the attack token so you can basically rally. Which is really important because both of your champions need you to attack 4 different times while they're on the board. Also, when you summon a Quinn, you get this Valor, which is the 2-attack, 1-health challenger unit, and it also has Scout on it. So having 1 health and Scout doesn't make much sense until you consider what Misfortune does. So Misfortune, when allies attack, you deal 1 damage to all the battling enemies and the enemy nexus. And so with that 2-1 challenger bird, you can actually drag things with 1 health and kill them for free, and possibly keep it alive for a second attack. Same would go for the Fleet Feather tracker. It's basically the same thing, only this doesn't have Scout. And then once she's seen you attack 4 different times, she levels up. And then she becomes a 4-4 with Overwhelm. And she starts dealing 3 damage to all the blockers and the enemy nexus every time you attack. So once you level her up, you basically win. And then when Quinn levels up, you actually summon a Valor challenging the strongest enemy unit every time you attack. So you can basically just drag things out of the way and push a lot of damage, especially if you also have the Misfortune on board. And so the Scout units I run in this deck would be Quinn herself, Island Navigator. It's a good 4-mana play, and she's a 2-4 with Scout, so the stat line can usually make it so she survives for a second attack. Then she gives you a random 1-cost follower with Scout, which probably won't be so lucky, but you might get like a high roll card, maybe an elusive or something, and this helps you go really wide. And it's a really good follow-up to Misfortune. Then we also have Genevieve Elmhart. When summoned, you give all other allies +1/+1 this round, and she has Challenger and Scout. And so, if you want to level up Misfortune, you're basically either going to rely on Island Navigator, Quinn, Genevieve, and rallies on top of that. So Golden Aegis just gives your ally a barrier, and then you get to attack again that turn. And by the way, keep in mind, if you're on a defensive turn, and then you Golden Aegis, and then only attack with Scout units, you will get another attack after that as well. As for the rest of the units, you run Fleet Feather Tracker. It has Challenger if you summon another ally after it. Pairs really well with Misfortune's ability to get some free kills. Jagged Butcher, which is a 2-2 usually, but if you've plundered before you play it, it can turn into a 3-3, which is really powerful. Rightsteel Protector, solid 2-drop, good stat line that also gives you Barrier, which is really good to put on like your champions, especially Misfortune, to protect it from some sort of spell, or just make it so that it can actually send an attack in, and not have to sit on the back line until she levels up. Mariah Warden, when you summon it, you summon a random 1-cost follower, so it helps you go really wide and be really aggressive. Stony Suppressor, of course. By the way, if you're not playing against a lot of control decks, and you don't really want to play the Stony Suppressor, a good option to replace that with could be Blinding Assault. It's a 2-mana slow speed spell that summons you the Valor, the 2-1 Scout Challenger bird. And that can be really powerful with Misfortune, because it could technically allow you to start Scout leveling her on turn 3. But I don't think you really want to be playing Stony Suppressor and that card at the same time, because to summon the unit's a spell obviously. And just personally, I really like this version because for some reason, where I'm at right now is like Diamond 2 or 3 or something. It's like only control decks. I'm literally like only running into control decks. And so I think this is super essential right now. Yeah, like depending on where you're at, like ranked wise or maybe even region wise, maybe that's not the case for you. And you might want the more aggressive version with that Valor spell instead of Stony Suppressor. By the way, if that's also the case, you could also consider running Poppy instead. Like, I personally just wanted to try out Quinn, and Poppy doesn't really feel that good to me. She is really aggressive, and she's still playable for sure. But I think with Poppy, you probably wouldn't want to be in like Vanguard Sergeant. And the thing is that if your Poppy ever dies, you can't even really play another one. Because let's say you play one and it gets an attack off, if it then dies, then now it's only 2 attack, and all the other things were buffed, and you won't even be able to buff anything. So since the Poppy nerf, I've been kind of trying to stray away from her, but again, she definitely is playable. I've seen people do really well with her. I'm also just kind of worn out on her. I played her quite a bit, like a season or 2 ago, whatever it was. And so I figured it's time for a break. Yeah, just basically put that out there in case you guys were considering playing a lot of scouts right now. You could mess around and try out the Poppy version. Yeah, then we have Vanguard Sergeant, like I said. It has a pretty crazy stat line for a 3-drop, being 3 attack and 4 health. But the main thing is that it gives you this card called 4 Demacia. It's a 6 mana slow speed spell, kind of 7 if you have Stony Suppressor, but it gives your entire board +3/+3. And so because this deck can go so wide with like Mirai Warden, Island Navigator, and Quinn, this 4 Demacia can just give your entire board such insane stats that the enemies can't deal with it. It's also pretty nuts if you can play it after a Cithria turn, because Cithria, when you attack, it gives all your allies Fearsome and +1/+1. And so if you buff your cards by 4 Demacia, and then also buff them by a Cithria and make them Fearsome, you can just like OTK people. Yeah, so in some matchups, Cithria is going to be better than your Genevieve, although Genevieve helps level up your champions more, so I really like it. Cithria can be really good in the meta when people don't have a lot of Fearsome blockers right now. I feel like I just want to put 2 and 2 because a lot of different matchups you're gonna like prefer one or the other. So I just went with an equal ratio of both. But again, you could pay attention and figure, you know what, Cithria isn't really gonna be that good for me. I'd rather have an extra Genevieve here to make it more likely I'll level up my champions. And yeah, so because we're in Stony Suppressor, we're trying not to run that many spells, obviously. I think Rangers is essential because of all the control going around, especially if you don't draw Stony Suppressor. The Rangers just gives all of your allies tough, which means they take 1 damage less from all sources. And then Sharp Sight gives you +2/+2, and you can block elusives. And you usually don't mind paying the 1 extra for these, especially when they're paying 1 extra for their spells in the first place. And then of course you gotta have your rallies. Yeah, so it's a pretty straightforward deck, although you do have to sometimes kind of choose not to play a unit to maybe bank enough mana to make sure you can protect your misfortune, especially if you have Stony Suppressor on, you might need to bank an extra mana. So it's not like a completely brain dead deck, but a lot of the times it is going to play pretty straightforward. You just play a bunch of units, go really wide, they can't really do much to you with spells because you have Stony Suppressor, or you just protect them with Ranger's Resolve, and then you just attack infinite times with scouts and rallies, while just constantly making sure to value trade. Yeah, that's basically it. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed already, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Maybe even like the video, it would really help me out. And as always, if you want to see me play anything in the near future, you can leave a comment below. I make a Runeterra video every single day, so the extra ideas are definitely useful. And I hope you guys like it. Thanks. Ekko Zilean. Pretty cracked deck, not gonna lie. I don't even like the bird that much in this matchup. Like they have like 1/3s for free and stuff. Okay. I think I dropped the Stony because it stops him from doing stuff like Feral Prescient. Like their goal at the start of the game is just to combo as fast as they can their predicts. And so okay, he has like the nuts first like 2 turns. Not very good. I don't block that. I learned my lesson from last game. I played against Ekko Zilean because of all the time bombs. Could do this and bank 2 for Rangers. That sucks. He does give us another unit. You really need like misfortune in this deck, I think, like against this deck. You have so many annoying like 3 health units. Like Zilean has 4 health, this has 3. He's down to just pass. I don't think I let that happen. I'm hoping for something better in case of Time Bomb. Time Bomb kind of poops on us here.
Blessed is motion. Paint your feelings.
I guess I just sacked this. He probably has a time bomb by now. And if not, like I already have so many units.
Listen to me.
3 mana for that is pretty good. Oh no. Why? This for Demacia could be good. And I really wish I got my champion. Is this a time? No, you passed, right? Oh, I have another attack. Is that why?
Always forward. Glory unrelenting. It's not safe.
I don't mind this getting the 2 health because I have a Rangers to beat that. Same with this thing. I guess I should attack with these, right? Because these things always die. Although he just gets good trades. Kind of pointless. Okay, so he had the Ekko the whole time. He kept it in his hand, obviously.
What do you call two time traveling birds, Ekko? A paradox. Also, wow, Zilean. Wow.
Maybe I should have passed because I don't want to let him develop that for free.
This is my future.
Not today.
You will not prevail.
Currents keep me.
You've made your path.
I probably have to Rangers here. Oh, I should block this one, I guess. Kept this alive as well. I mean, the thing is, this kills everything, but like, you could easily hit rally here, and I want to have like blockers. If he wants to pay for this and rally, he can't play this, I guess, which is good. I already had one.
You're covered.
This makes that attack suck. His Ekko attack sucks. But if he attacks with other things without the Ekko, then I just like block these for free.
Dangerous waters.
I mean, this is just really scary for him, isn't it?
And a long path to get here.
I mean, not really. I guess he just plays Hexite.
Whoa! This thing is hot. Return me to the sea.
Spell shield. Hi, Butcher.
Nothing but the stink of blood and sweat.
I don't want to attack with Stony, so I'm just going to. Plus, he could just like attack with. He could block it with Ekko. So he's gonna block this obviously, but it's only gonna be blocked with like a 2/3. I guess that's kind of annoying. But the spell he gets probably isn't gonna do much.
Card from our other case.
Probably just hit him with this. Gets blocked with the 3/3 I guess now. Oh, okay, he wants to kill one. That makes sense as well.
I love that.
He wants to let Ekko die
Well, you had a future.
and block this with a 2/3.
Just a moment.
Or Zilean? At least he can't bring Ekko back this turn. Honestly, like, that deck is pretty good. Like, if they keep hitting the rallies, it's really strong. But we negated that one rally, and now his Ekko's dead. And that costs 1 mana, so like, we're kind of taxing him quite a bit on a lot of these time tricks and stuff.
New tech, new tricks, new day, new Zon.
I think if I do this, it's very annoying for him to attack.
Heading topside.
Fall by my sword.
I guess he's really hoping for rally, right? But he can't play rally. Unless he already has rally. I could just pass and make him waste his Ekko stays dead. Like I waste this time trick. His Ekko stays dead. But I miss out on 2, 4, 7 damage. That's kind of a lot of damage, but I think I just accept. Ekko stays dead, he loses the time trick. We can do something like this.
Hello, new best friend.
Just out of reach.
Probably this. Or Demacia. He really needs to hit this Hexite Crystal like right now. If he doesn't hit Hexite Crystal, it's gonna be pretty, like I think it's GG, right? But if he does hit Hexite Crystal, are we just like screwed? Oh no. I'm scared. Alright. So yeah, none of these can block. Bomb doesn't do anything. Might just be good. Got him. Yeah, for Demacia and the Fearsome, dude, that deck is scary though. Like Ekko Zilean, I just lost to it because like he kept hitting rallies over and over again. But I think we played around a couple of those turns good, and I think he got a bit greedy, and we played around him. Okay, just a mono Trundle deck. I'm assuming you'll wait. I mean, why would you run Feel the Rush with only one champion? So it's probably not Feel the Rush. Probably. I mean, maybe we keep Rangers, right? It could be like spiders, maybe. I don't know. It's interesting though. Maybe we play this just to play around like a potential go hard, even though I don't really think he'd run go hard in that deck. I kind of want to play Stony, but I think this is better.
It fell.
If you avalanches here, we just rangers. And push for 6. I kinda wanna burn his mana. And then play like this. Now if he wants avalanche, he's spending 5. And he only has 3 left. Get Trundle.
Discipline and steel.
Wild Beast, I assume? Yeah, that's all his mana. That does make our attack shitty, because I was going to attack with that. I guess I just don't attack. I don't really want to let this die for free. I don't want to let this die for free either. Sure, you can do 4. I think I play Quinn. If he wants avalanche, he'll only kill. That's a lot of mana, and he only kills. Okay, I think we're chilling. So I have to think, would I rather Genevieve or Fertimacia? If I have Fertimacia, it's pretty scary. I think I like this. It turns everything into a threat. And like, because we have Stony, it's kind of hard for him to do much at fast speed. Like, freeze would cost him, what, like 6 mana if he had 3 sisters? Yeah. Also, we can always miss Fortune and get rid of that spider. And it actually lets us kill that Trundle as well, right, with this? Okay. I like this a lot. Obviously it sucks that Miss Fortune died, but we didn't really have a rally, so it wasn't leveling up until like, what, turn 9 anyways. And now we do something like this. Got him. That was sick. So yeah, Stony did some big work there. Fertimacia is pretty nuts. And Quinn obviously buffing both of them. It was just like a really awesome combo. Teemo, Caitlyn. Stony's probably good. Rangers might be good. It's a pretty awkward hand if I keep those though. But like they're gonna have a bunch of things. Like Caitlyn's spell's gonna be really annoying. Although maybe keeping both of them together is kind of awkward. Pranking Rangers is actually, like, pranks on top of this is actually really annoying. Like, really annoying. If he ever pranks my, I mean, honestly, pranking any of these units is kind of bad. Like, the health and attack on these all matter. And then if you prank my Rangers, like, I just can't use it. Like, with a Stony.
Me, miss? Not by a long shot.
He technically could still attack,
Scanning the area.
like I figured he might, but okay, 3 mana for a Pokey. Oh, these pranks are 2 manas though, I forgot. So like it's actually, like if he does prank one of our things, it messes us up pretty bad too, but it also messes him up to be able to even click on those. That's pretty good.
Oh, I've never met anyone
Okay,
like
that's actually not that bad of a draw.
Put on me mask, secure me tail, start the day.
I've got your back. Honor guide me.
I think we just send it in. We gotta do some damage.
Excuse you.
I guess we could block this one.
Hey,
This makes sense as well. We still push 5 though. Keep a decently strong board. These flash bombs could get a bit sketchy though. I could have maybe made that attack a bit better. I cared about that.
One step ahead.
I think you're fine.
Laying the groundwork.
Holy crap.
Every wave is a path.
Playing 2 mana on those is pretty good. So, I'm gonna have to overwrite one of these, which is kinda awkward. But this is really good in general. And we're gonna still have the mana banked for Rangers. Unless he decides to prank me, in which case I will just cry.
Too soon.
Oh nice, we don't have to get rid of anything.
With me. Karina,
Oh no.
what brings you here?
Business and pleasure, Sheriff.
I think these go through Rangers, by the way. I'm pretty sure they go through Rangers Resolve. Oh nice. Okay, so
Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
now what we probably do is attack with just this, maybe? Hmm. We're gonna want a Rangers. I think we do this attack. You can kill one for free, obviously.
Careful now.
This one will die.
Return to courtesy.
Trap is set.
We hit him with a lot. Kinda scared about these, but we did heal up our units. Hey, of course he hits that one, man. Of course. We actually don't even have lethal with a rally. And he could technically prank it.
Witness perfection, meatbags.
Do I ever like... No.
Oh, bird.
I was thinking of just like waiting, trying to get an attack in. Because if I open attack with both these next turn, I probably hit a I probably hit face, and then I played both of these as 3/3s. Then I rally. But I think that's just a bit too.
Bounty ball knows me now.
He could prank, and it honestly puts this to 2 health, and I wouldn't be able to rally. I mean, 2 attack. I don't care too much about. I think I do rally though, right? Cause I just rally on the on this thing. I think so. I rally on this thing, and then he plays like a... that sucks.
Let's get to it. So ordinary.
Okay, hope for no flash bombs. Please.
Prime and ready.
Oh?
Discipline and steel.
I could have honestly just attacked. But like, you could technically like block this, kill this.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
I'm one of the good guys, but not that good.
But now any one of these hitting is lethal because of MF ability. I think we're good, right?
There they go.
Time to get rich. Pitiful.
Nice. Yeah, that was pretty close. I'm not sure how lucky we were as opposed to them, because they got some pretty nuts flash bombs. But I also survived right at the end of that turn right there when he had a lot in there, so kind of hard to say, but it worked out. Okay, we got darkness. I actually just played this guy and lost. But let's try to get revenge. I think we didn't get our Stony last time, so hopefully we can get Stony this time. Okay, we got Stony. Keep our MF. Our Quinn. Okay. We want to look for something that can kill Catalyzer, which is also good. We got that. Making the 1 man doesn't really matter if we're playing Stony. The issue with this is like, if he plays Catalyzer right now... Okay, thank god he didn't have Catalyzer. If he has Catalyzer right now, it's very awkward. Because then he just open attacks next turn. To be honest, it wouldn't be that bad to do an attack right here. But then it lets him get rid of this kind of easily with like pokies and stuff.
I'm one of the good guys, but not that good.
Honestly, I don't really mind that, right? Like he recalled it without like any progress on it. Like he does stop us from doing like an island navigator this turn.
It found you.
Drink your darkness.
Love ya.
So it kind of sucks that his darkness gets up to 3. I don't really know how we could stop that. But, at least we can like have, we have another win con with like Quinn. You probably make it more difficult for him by doing this. Go up to 4 next turn. Oh crap. That's pretty good, right? What if I just do this? No, I could for Demacia. It's not bad. You could just play a chump blocker though. We do this. Not the best. Quinn is okay. We don't actually level up. I'm pretty sure this MF is dying very soon. I kind of like just playing Cythria, because then if he plays pretty much anything, this can't block. Most of his units can't block unless it's Catalyzer. So it's like what? What could he have?
I will shape death as easily as clay.
Yeah, so he can't even play that.
Honor guide me.
I don't think he wants to block with Vigar, right? If we just let's say we just sack our MF because
What are you made of? My spirit is
so maybe he wouldn't have blocked MF, but I figure it's always gonna die, right? We should put it first actually. Now that I think about it, we messed up the attack order. If I put MF first, he'd be lower, or else he wouldn't be able to block MF. But I figure he would just be okay not blocking anyways, because he knows he can just darkness it. So if we were to go for a rally right here, it could be potentially really good. I think we go for the Stony to make it let him a bit scared to go for the Vile Feast, because it'd be his whole turn. Okay, yeah, so now he can't do this. And now he can't, unless he has a group shot. We're chilling? Yeah, he knows he can't play on rally. Nice! Nice. Beat Darkness. Yeah, Stony's huge. You gotta have Stony in these control matchups, it feels like. Alright. This is it. The test. What is Icy Spiders or something? Crap, this is not a good hand. Yeah, we got our champ. This has gotta be like Icy Spiders, right? Okay, that's annoying. That seal is actually like really good because it like tilts me.
Let's get to it. Nothing escapes my watch.
I'm one of the good guys, but not that.
I'm one of the good guys. Okay. Don't have a scout unit. Unlucky.
My shield is yours.
Could be a big turn. Probably not. But it could be.
The dead don't need riches. Ready the torches.
I say we just rally, right? I say we just freaking rally. These are dead anyways. Let's get the value out of them while we can. Agree? Agreed. Let's go. I called it. I was like, this could be a big turn. Ahri Kennen? Let's go. Easiest win ever. Give me a Stony. Give me Stony Suppressor. Give me Stony. Give me Stony. Oh man, but these are like such good cards to like be aggressive. I want to just mulligan for Stony, but like, oh, let's go. Never punished. Don't have Kennen. That would be cringe. Okay. Now, do I hit him with the Stony right now? I feel like I can just go wide right now, right?
Hello, new best friend.
And then next turn drop the Stony? 'Cause I want to get as much damage as I can this turn. If I played Stony, I literally only get like, what? 3 damage? Maybe not if he recalls this. Yeah, I would have got... To be fair, that would have been 2 mana. But he would have got... I would have got 1 damage. Maybe that was worth actually. If he spent extra mana having to recall that, that might be worth the 2 damage we do. Yeah, I kind of want to get value out early. Because he wouldn't even be able to play that again this turn. Probably fine. Yeah, see, he would be able to play like droplet this turn, then recall it if he wanted to, but not be able to have this down on the field again and do 1 extra damage to me. That 1 extra mana could really matter in this early game against them.
Nothing like the stink of blood and
I
sweat.
also think I have to open because of the Kinky Wayfinder. Actually, do I care about Kinky Wayfinder? He doesn't really want to block with any of those units, does he? I'll just send it.
A Demacian soldier is worth 10 foes.
He can't stun. I probably should have played this though first.
First step's the hardest.
You can't even play that, by the way.
Time to get rich.
I guess he can block this and then be able to kill it later with like some marks. Maybe I shouldn't attack with that just for the 1 extra damage. But what's kind of good is like you can kill a couple of these with this,
Call that sneaky.
but everything else just like dies.
It will be done.
Yeah, I figured he might do that. But he might honestly want to do that, no? Yeah, he probably wants to do this and then like use cannons to try to get rid of this. What's funny is if he ever marks one and then recalls a cannon, I can just barrier it. Then he'll have to wait till the next turn. Okay. Yeah, that's his plan though for this, for sure. Yeah, sure.
There's plenty of Kennen left.
Oh, and we have this to protect it. Dude, Stony's so good. Yeah, I really though, I think I should have played it on turn 2. Like, it would be quite different. Oh, not, I mean, just a little bit different, but it'd be worth. I think it'd be worth it. Let's go. So next turn, if we want to play for Demacia, we'll need 7 mana. So we can only play this.
I have studied every fighting manual.
He can't even play that. He can't even play that. I think he wanted to play it on this, but he can't. Wait, oh, I can't block that. That sucks. That's actually so funny. Okay, hope he doesn't have 5 mana deny. Dude, he has 5 mana deny. Okay. Oh no.
I live for those.
Now we just hit him with all this.
I must get out of here.
It will be done.
The hunter approaches.
I gotta stop dwelling on the past, but like, he would have 1 less unit to do every time. So for example, if that other play didn't happen, right, where I didn't play Stony, he'd be up 2 health, to be fair, and maybe that'll matter. But he wouldn't be able to play this turn, right, because he would be 1 mana short if he wanted to deny that. And then that means he'd either take 2 extra damage, so we'd be caught up to this turn, or he'd have to use his droplet, which I don't think he'd do. So yeah, we could have like an extra unit potentially, or his droplet's dead, which is really good. I don't know. I think we're chilling though. Now this is a turn where he could possibly kill my Stony. But again, he's gonna have to invest a lot. Like if he wants to recall, unless he has another I might even open up with barrier on this. Just barrier this before he goes for like the Kennen spell.
Run forever.
If he does have one.
You're covered.
Oh, that kind of sucks actually.
The forest strikes.
I guess we just play this.
Dangerous water.
We waste the one unit. What would it have been? Nimble Poro. Alright. We have Sharp Sight. So like if he lets both of these through, we can Sharp Sight.
Think you're fast enough?
And he can't like do double stun or double homecoming, he has to pick one. Might be good here. Dude, that Stony is so huge. Like, look at his 8 mana. So he can't do like a stun and a homecoming. He can't even do Kennen spell. Plus like a stun. Come on, what do you got? Yep, just that. Now we go for this. And the only thing they can, and he can't Kennen spell, right? He has one more spell, so I don't know what that was. 'Cause he did hover another spell. Yeah, like we're good. Nice. Stony's so nuts. Like he couldn't play any of those marks to get any of his stupid, annoying free Kennen kills. That feels so good.